to the Raise Your Energy podcast. Our topic today is about goal setting and what we can do to improve it so we reach our goals quicker and better. You will see that goal setting is manifesting, and you want to be clear and straight talking with the universe on what you really want. Stay tuned to find out what you can do today to reach your dreams. How are you about your goal setting? Are you someone who needs to have goals all the time and in most areas of your life, like your job, your health, your fitness, your development? Or are you the complete opposite and don't believe in goal setting at all, or not anymore because you have been disappointed one too many times from unachieved goals? Maybe you are going through phases of both in your life, and it depends if you set goals or rather let life happen. Maybe you're like me, where you do like to set goals in certain areas of your life and others not. I always like to have goals in my job, and working in the corporate world means to set and track annual goals anyway. If you run your own business or you are employed, avoiding setting goals is nearly impossible in the workspace. And it makes sense. You are literally working towards something, right? But I have never set goals much outside of work. The only area I can think of is trying to lose a certain amount of pounds while on a diet. That's about it. You might be quite sporty and into your fitness, and you set your goals of how much you want to lift or how fast you want to run the 10K next month. Or you have a great hobby with which you can attend competitions and you have your eye on winning at the next tournament. And who knows, maybe you're even into goal setting in your private life and plan when you meet the one, have children, and when to get married. We humans are built to keep progressing and keep developing. We are never really long happy with the status quo. And it has brought us where we are today. Just look at everything humanity has achieved, built, and discovered. We love to learn, we love to achieve, and we love to look for the next level, the next star to reach, and the next Olymp to climb. You might have tried out various techniques of goal setting over the years. Because one thing is for sure, I bet you have had a goal and you did not reach it. Am I right? Especially the ones we make on New Year's Eve. These are the ones that I think I hardly ever achieve. And that's okay. Goals can change. Situations can change. Priorities change. Don't spend your time beating yourself up. That does not help you or your well-being. Rather, spend the energy on making a new goal, adjusting your dream, and being kind to yourself. Kindness to ourselves is so important around achievements, goals, and dreams. I want to share with you more about the connection between goal setting and manifestation. Even if you are not really into the woo-woo of manifestation yet, you can take away a lot from this episode and keep calling it what works for you. One of the important things that I learned in the last couple of years is that we want to be clear and steady on our goals, but not on the path towards the goal. Let me explain what I mean by that. Brian Tracy, a motivational public speaker and author of over 80 books, gives us this great quote. Be clear about your goal, but be flexible about the process of achieving it. If we have more clarity about our goals, we are more likely to achieve them. It's like driving to a new city. If you're very clear where you want to go and you put the city into the GPS and add even an exact location or street name, you will get there. The navigation system will choose the right route for you, and you just follow, and finally you end up where you wanted to be. But if you're not very clear where you want to go and you just start driving, who knows where you will end up? And maybe you do end up in the city by reading street signs and guessing a lot. But how much longer did it take you? You don't have to have a clear goal at all times, but it can help you to become clear of your direction. Your dream, your goal can be achieved so much quicker and faster if you are clear about what you want. And it's important to stick with the goal. Don't keep changing it. What would happen if you keep changing your mind about where you wanted to drive to? You would be driving around in a zigzag across a city, and again might never end up at your destination or spend far too much time to get there, just because you kept changing the end goal. Clear goal setting is sending a message to the universe, and the universe says, "Your wish is my command." We must be clear and more detailed than usually on what we actually want to achieve. Don't just say you want more money in your life. Be explicit about how much more money. If you are not detailed in this stuff, you might be getting your wish and you don't even realize it because it might not be enough or it might be too much. Be as detailed as you can be when you speak about your goal and your dream. Use visualizations to help you be even clearer. That can be with pictures on a vision board or just in your head. The clearer your goal setting and the message to the universe, the quicker the universe can get it done for you. And now we're coming to the second part of this. Don't be attached to the how. You want to be clear about the goal, but not so much about the path towards it. Give flexibility to the process of achieving your dream. And there are a couple of reasons for this. First, like the navigation system is calculating the quickest and shortest route for you to get to the new location, so is the universe the best system to unfold the path towards your goal. Trust in the outcome. Give trust that you will reach your goal and fulfill your dream, but leave the how you get there to the universe. Instead of the universe, you can say, leave it to chance, leave it to fate, leave it to God, leave it to destiny. It is all the same power. The importance is that you do not try to figure out every single detail of the path yourself. That is not trusting, that is controlling. You have a finite knowledge that you collected throughout your lifetime. You do not know everything, nobody does. If you already know how you will exactly reach your goal, you would have done it. Makes sense, right? So let go of controlling, organizing, and planning every step of the way. Be open to all possibilities. When you have an open mindset on the path, all the possible paths to your goal will be open to you. If you try to control it, you close the doors to most of these possible paths, and your path might not be the right one for you, or it will take you much longer to get there. Be open to an unknown path, a way to reach your goal that you would have never thought about. If you are open to that, you will reach your goal faster because you allow infinite ways of reaching it into your life. And what do you think is better? To have just one path and it might not be the right one? Or to have infinite options to get there and for chance, destiny, fate, or the universe to select the right one for you? This all does not mean that you don't take any actions towards manifesting your goals. Wishing without taking any action is like sitting at the train station and never actually boarding a train. You can sit there for a long time wishing to get to your destination, but if you don't get your bottom off the bench, you will never get there. Manifesting isn't dreaming and wishing. Manifesting is deciding and acting. The energy of your action towards your goals is fuel for the journey. It strengthens the signal to the universe that you're serious about your goal. Keep taking actions towards your dreams. Just think about all these successful people who reached immense goals and accomplishments in their lives. They do not sit back at home on their couch and do nothing. No, they work very hard to get to where they are today. That does not mean that they knew the path to get there. While you're taking action, you want to be open to new input, new ideas, new perspectives, new ways of doing things. Be open to trying out new things. Be open for surprises and wonders to happen. That's where all the magic is, in the newness that is coming into your life, maybe tomorrow, but that is unknown to you today. Keep taking the actions that you think are the right ones from your current version of yourself, and stay open-minded to becoming a new version of yourself in a day, a month, or a year. And here are a few tips that I use for manifestation and goal setting. Link a powerful emotional feeling to the goal. How will you feel when you reach the goal? Bring up this emotion every time you think about the goal. Emotions are powerful energies and are part of a really strong manifestation process. It takes a bit of practice to bring up emotions on demand, but keep doing it and you will get better at it. Have your goal written down somewhere in sight. That way you are reminded of it, and by regularly reading it, you make the signal of the goal stronger. Write it down on a post-it or a little card and pin it somewhere where you will see it several times per day. I mentioned it earlier already, but we must not keep changing our goals. Try to be more decisive in your goal setting and stick with one. If you keep changing your mind, you give mixed signals to the universe and to yourself. Just imagine you keep giving a different street name to a taxi driver. That person will at some point turn around and say, "Hey, do you actually know where you want to go?" Your message and signal to the universe are washed out and weakened, and the universe will be confused about what it should actually bring into your life. In the end, it might be nothing, or worse, the wrong thing. And the last thing that I like to use to strengthen my manifestation process is to use meditation. And yes, I got a meditation just for this. It's called Transform Your Energy, Transform Your Life. And you can find the link to it in the show notes. This meditation is designed for you to let go of unwanted emotions, thoughts and behaviors from your past and transform them into high vibrating emotions and inspired actions for your future. You will start to manifest your future before it actually happens. And I'm ending today with a reminder on Brian's quote: "Be clear about your goal, but be flexible about the process of achieving it." And with that, I love you and leave you. Talk soon and bye-bye.